Project Red Card says athletes own their data. Pay them. Data has become the business world's most valuable commodity. You know, oil, gas, diamonds. Yeah. The world of sport is no different. Performance data is becoming more of a focal point, especially in major sports. This has raised questions around ownership of performance data and who owns it. Project Red Card busting the scene like, I want answers. I had the chance to meet these two gents responsible for the whole thing. A former professional football club manager, Russell Slade, and data expert Jason Dunlap founded Global Sports Data and Technology Group in 2019 with the aim of helping athletes to control and monetize their data being collected by them and their performances. The claim is being brought against several gaming, betting, and data processing companies. The big question is who owns it typically? Well, it depends if the individual, aka athletes, to whom owns the performance data releases this consent through a contract, aka did you sign something with a clause letting the other entity control your data? Example, a club may have a contract in place with the player authorizing the collection and use of the player's performance data. The purpose of the processing is also likely to be built into the contract, and it should clearly define why and how the performance data is being used. However, what happens to ownership when performance data is processed in the absence of any direct consent or contract, and it is used for other purposes such as gaming and betting? This is where Red Card Project say, oh, whoa, hold up. Then they went down a rabbit hole. What is Red Card Project? Red Card Project is the name of the claims being bought by 850 current and former Primary League, English Football League, National League, and Scottish Premier League players over the allegedly unlawful collection and use of their performance data by gaming, betting, and data processing companies. Different leagues, different pay grades, but one unified front. I love to see that. It's doable, y'all. Okay, back to business. So how much is the claim worth? The claim is expected to be worth hundreds of millions of pounds and seeks to recover lost income going back 6 years. So what's the claim? The claim alleges a violation of UK data protection law on the grounds that the performance data was processed unlawfully. Personal data is defined by the UK GDPR as any information relating to an identified or identifiable natural persons. The claimants argue that the personal data in the case is the performance data belonging to each of the individuals bringing the claim. Performance data includes the statistics such as goals scored, passing accuracy, the distance covered. The claim alleges that the organizations responsible didn't have any lawful basis to process the performance data. There have also been suggestions that the performance data included health data. Health data, that's a lot. Under the UK GDPR, it is categorized as a special category, and you have a whole nother video coming for that one. Anyway, so how are they going to do it? How have they been doing it? Well, it's called invisible processing. Invisible processing occurs when an organization obtains personal data from a source other than directly from the individual themselves. And the organization doesn't provide the individual, aka us, with privacy information regarding the processing of the data. The processing is therefore invisible because we don't even know who they selling it to or what they're doing with it. In the absence of any privacy, you are unable to really know your rights and where your data is going. So what effect could this Project Red Card have on data collection in sport? Well, the impact of a successful claim can not only be felt domestically, but would also have an effect across the world in numerous sports and leagues. It represents a huge shift in athletes taking ownership of their performance data. It could transform the way athletes exploit and use their performance data. Practically, this could mean that any third party seeking a lawful process of an athlete's performance data may need to obtain consent of the athlete prior to processing it. And therefore, they need to come direct to the source now. Athletes could also seek exclusivity rights and payment in return for their performance data. This could be significant for organizations such as a gaming and betting company seeking to process athletes' data for profit. The thing is, we as athletes, we don't own any platforms right now or tech. In order to start owning our playing history, contract data, etc., we need our own data in our own vaults to protect it. You like how I put that in there? So the Wevolv platform has a vault, and we got big plans for it where we can start to own, store, and monetize our data not only while we play. It's worth a lot when you retire too. Peace.